hour for the Marvel Report, and we're here with Brianna Hildebrand at the amazing Comic-Con in Las Vegas, and she has gracefully accepted an interview request, and we're pretty excited about that, so thank you for seeing us today.
Yeah, of course.
So I was wondering, first off, what sort of Marvel history have you had? Did you grow up loving it, or were you new to it when you were cast?
Yeah, I did not grow up loving it. It's entirely a virgin to this whole comic book world. So, yeah, I really had like a little learning curve there preparing for the movie, especially because it was like I had to know about the rules of the world, you know? So, yeah, it was an interesting experience.
You had to jump in with both feet.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, very cool. So I know this isn't your first Comic-Con. They keep you very busy. So I've always been curious, like, what sort of a schedule do you guys keep? Do you have time to relax, like, at all, or are you just go all day?
You know, it depends. Just at the conventions, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's always like a scheduled break, and lunch is always cool, you know. And it also always depends on the convention and like how many years it's been running. Like usually if it's a first time convention, there are not as many people, so it's a slower pace, so it's not as taxing. But yeah, you know, it all just depends, I guess. Sometimes it's exhausting. Like today is exhausting for me. I just flew in from Barcelona 2 days ago, and I'm like still on the other schedule, so. It's been a bit much this time, but yeah.
Yeah. Do you do a lot of cons, or just
I do. You know, it always depends. But recently, I've been doing a lot. I've been doing a lot of conventions for the past, I think, 2 years.
Okay. Yeah. So, what's it like to interact with the fans at them?
It's amazing. Yeah, it's super awesome. Especially because like there's so many all around the world that I get to attend, and like. I don't know, it's like it's the same safe space, like no matter where you're going, it always feels almost like a geek pride, you know? It's like a pride for geeks, like
totally.
it's awesome. I think it's really sweet.
So how's it feel to meet cosplayers as your character?
It's amazing, yeah. It's honestly so surreal. I don't think I ever imagined myself being a superhero, and so like coming to these conventions and seeing other girls dressed as me is just crazy, or as me as someone else is just crazy, yeah.
Well, you're such a role model. It's very exciting, I bet. Now you're the first LGBTQ Marvel character.
Yes. Yeah.
How does that feel?
That feels amazing.
Blazing a trail.
Yeah. I mean, I had no idea that would happen either. I mean, I think after the first Deadpool came out, I started to speak for It Gets Better. And in preparation for the second one, I got an email from Ryan like, hey, would it be okay if we gave your character a girlfriend? Like, how do you feel about that? And I was just ecstatic about it, you know. I was like, this is amazing. Like, I'm so excited. Yeah, it really is still like surreal to me. Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
So I follow you on Twitter and Instagram, and everybody else does too. But recently there's been a lot of celebrities that are just dropping out because of all the trolls and haters and all the how do you navigate that? And do you have any advice for, you know, girls that are going through the same issue that might not have the celebrity support for that?
Right, just like bullies, you mean?
Yeah,
like,
pretty much just those trolls that.
Yeah, I mean it is difficult. There have been a few times when I've considered not having social media, or maybe allowing someone else to run my social media, because it's not always good, I feel like, to be reading nasty comments about yourself, you know? But at the same time, that's just kind of how the world is. I mean, people might be more confident when they're behind a screen, definitely. But, you know, there's always going to be people who are dumb. There are always going to be people who have conflicting opinions about you. And, yeah, I think you just really have to learn to, like, stay true to you and love yourself and love what you're about, because there's always going to be a hater, you know? And so, yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you're still there.
Thank you.
Okay, so how many nose boops do you get asked to do?
A lot, yeah. Definitely a lot. A lot for photos, for sure.
Really?
Yeah, nose
That's
boops,
fun.
for
The
sure.
photo ops seem like they'd be so fun. We were able to sit in on a photo op with Sebastian Stan to watch him go through, and it just looked like every single opportunity, just so silly. And
yeah, photos are my favorite part of conventions, for sure, especially because some of the cosplayers are like so talented. I mean, I can't sew a sock to save my life, you know?
Right.
Like, it's insane what some of these people do, so they're super fun.
Yeah, that's cool. Will you be in San Diego for Comic-Con?
I will. I'll be in San Diego for the Deadpool panel.
Okay. Oh, I didn't even know they were having a Deadpool panel. That's
Yes.
exciting. Okay, I will be there. All right, I'm forgetting my list. The end credit scene. So, what's it feel like knowing that you were the one that set all that in motion? And what do you think he would do? What do you think Deadpool would do, given all of the power that he has now?
Oh my god, I don't know. Deadpool will probably do whatever the hell he wants, honestly, and he can do whatever the hell he wants. It's kind of crazy to see, because we were shooting that, it's kind of like a side note, right? Like, we didn't have any of the material until like the day before. I wasn't entirely sure like where the scene was going in the movie, and then we get there and they're like, this is the end credit scene, and so it's kind of crazy. Yeah, like watching it, I was like, oh, okay, like it makes sense to me now, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I think Deadpool will probably do some crazy stuff.
Yeah. Is Ryan Reynolds just as fun on set as he is in interviews and all of that?
He is, yeah. Ryan has like this special quality about him, which brings like a light, fun feeling to set, especially when people are feeling stressed, which happens a lot. Which happens a lot on these feature films. So yeah, Ryan's really great, and I think he also has like a soft, sweet side that not a lot of people know about or get to see. But every time he brings his daughters to set, it's like Daddy Reynolds is out, and he's just like the sweetest guy. And, yeah, it's adorable.
Yeah. So what's your favorite on-set moment that you've had so far?
Oh man. The first Deadpool, yeah, that scene at the mansion where Negasonic opens the door, I think that's the most fun I've ever had improvising with anyone on set. We did a lot of improv for that. Yeah, I would say that.
I think, let's see. I think we are out of time. Okay, so thank you very much for your time and for fitting us in today. It was really great to meet you.
Yeah,
and,
nice to meet you.
I know. This is Lisa from the Marvel Report saying see you later.